Gothamites, I'm London, aka History of the Batman. Welcome to another 1 minute Bat History. For this video, we will be focusing on the black sheep of the Batman family, Jason Todd. Because who doesn't want to condense his crazy life that should be filled with tons of therapy within 60 seconds? But before we jump into his whirlwind life, why don't you subscribe to this channel and become a part of this awesome Batman community. Alright, ready, set, go! Pre-crisis, circus acrobat Jason Todd tragically loses his parents. Bruce Wayne then adopts Jason, trains him to be the next Robin. So much deja vu. Post-crisis, Bruce adopts Jason, but Jason's off the rails and he's even smoking. Oh my god! Which leads Jason to go find his biological mother, who is being blackmailed by Joker. To save her own self, she trades Jason in to Joker like a pack of smokes. Then Joker beats Jason and blows him and her up. Batman finds Jason's body, guilt ensues, but when Superboy Prime literally punches the walls of reality, it brings Jason back from the dead. Talia al Ghul finds him and throws him into the Lazarus pit. Jason decides to take up his murderous past man, the Red Hood. Turns to Gotham. Bruce is shook. Confronts Batman, have a weird therapy session. Then Jason's middle name becomes Identity Crisis. Dresses as Nightwing, Red Robin, Batman, back to Red Hood. Jason hangs out with the Outlaws. Jason and Bruce kind of squash the beef. Then Jason crosses a major killing no-no. Batman abandons him, his teammates abandon him, and now Jason is on his own. Black sheep more than ever. Now, Jason Todd is not necessarily my favorite Bat family member. I actually don't fully understand the fascination with the character. Don't hate me because of that though. I know how you guys are. I suppose rebellion is hot, maybe? And going against the system is all the rage with the kids these days. However, Jason Todd's death and resurrection and becoming Red Hood is actually one of the most interesting parts of Batman's long history. And it's a pretty long history. I mean, you have fans voting for the Joker to kill you. You literally come back from the dead. You're taken care of by Bruce Wayne's baby mama, and you still decide to dress up like the dude that killed you? There's just a lot to unpack there. And I love unpacking, except in real life. I literally hate unpacking when I come back from a trip. All my stuff stays in that suitcase within the next week as I'm home. And I'm basically living out of that suitcase even though I'm home. I'm just lazy. And now, going into the very recent Jason Todd comics, Bruce and him are at a worse place more than ever, and Batman doesn't even want him to wear the Batman insignia anymore, and he's kind of out on his own. It's legit madness. Well, saying all of that, I'm just gonna throw out some arcs that maybe you should check out if you do want to learn more about this very dynamic character and his insane history. Okay, so there's Batman 357, which is Jason Todd's very first appearance. There is Batman issue 368, where Dick Grayson passes on the mantle of Robin to Jason Todd, and he officially becomes the new Boy Wonder. There's Batman's issues 408 to 410, which is Jason Todd's first arc within the post-crisis continuity, where you see him stealing the Batmobile and fighting Ma Gunn and all of that fun stuff. Then there is Batman, A Death in the Family, where he goes to find his biological mother. He's killed by the Joker, and it's just a lot of fun times there. About almost 15 years later, we get to Batman Hush, where it is the first time you really see Jason Todd in regular continuity. He literally scares Batman in a graveyard almost to death. Then you have Batman Annual number 25, which tells Jason Todd's resurrection story. Then you should follow that up with Jason Todd The Lost Days, where it tells about his travels abroad to train to actually come back and take on Batman. Then of course there's Batman Battle for the Cowl, where all of the Batman family members try to fight for the mantle of the Dark Knight after Bruce Wayne's death in Grant Morrison's Final Crisis. All of the New 52 Red Hood and the Outlaws. That's just a really fun book. And then if you can, catch up on the DC Rebirth Red Hood and the Outlaws. And just a bonus, it is not a comic, but if you are into the video game world, or even if you're not, check out Batman Arkham Knight, because that is a very heavy Jason Todd Red Hood-esque story, and it shows you Jason Todd's history within the video game universe. And The graphics are pretty sick and it is a pretty fun game if you haven't played it already. So whether or not you love or hate Jason Todd, I'm kind of in the middle. I'm just kind of on him. I don't know. Jason Todd is definitely a huge part of Batman dealing with his guilt, trying to understand the complexities of death itself, and his own role as mentor and father figure. And who doesn't love relatable aspects like those? Thanks guys so much for watching this 1 minute Bat history on Jason Todd. And I hope you learned a little bit more about this controversial yet popular figure within the Caped Crusaders' 79-year history. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a bat thumbs up. As always, all of my social media is linked in the description below, along with my recent reviews for Comicosity. And of course, please subscribe to this channel so you can become part of this Gothamite community. I would greatly appreciate it. Thanks so much for watching, and we will have more History of the Batman soon, right here on YouTube. Remember, Gothamites, it's all about peace, love, and Batman. Bye.